Hi everyone, I'm Dina and you're watching Diparticle TV.
Hi guys, today I'm speaking to Terje from Sinsid from Norway. Before we begin, thank you for subscribing to our channel. We have a bunch of new subscribers now and it's beautiful to see the numbers going up every day, so thank you. Okay, now getting back to the band. Hi Terje, thank you for speaking to me today.
Hello, it's my pleasure, Dina.
Yes. To the Norway from Croatia. We are not so close by, but
yeah, a couple of hours plane ride. No biggie.
A couple of hours, yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so tomorrow your new album, your third studio album, is coming out. Tell me more about the album. Tell me more about working on the album. What can we expect, and some other useful information if you have them.
Yeah, well, I mean, this album actually came out of because of the COVID situation, because we were scheduled to follow up with some live shows for our second album, Enter the Gates.
Yeah.
But because of all the restrictions and everything, we just had to cancel, and we decided to make the best of that time we had. So I said, let's just go for album number 3. And around the same time, our last drummer, Robin, he had to leave because of some his personal life was too busy.
Okay.
So we got another guy, Cvek, and I've known him for since back in high school, and I knew what his skills were, and he fit in quite perfectly. So that everything came together around the end of 2020. So we just started producing new songs, and that's how Victory came out.
Okay, that's a silver lining in the pandemic, you know.
Yeah, you know, it's I usually travel a lot with my job, you know, and to me it wasn't really that bad. Of course, we won't hit that hard here in Norway. We had some restrictions, but there was never any lockdown.
Yeah.
But we were supposed to stay at home as much as possible.
Yeah.
So I had a lot of home office work, and so to me it was kind of nice to be home, not for 2 years, but at least for some time.
And what do you do besides music?
I work in the oil business, so I'm a quality inspector representing the big companies there. So
great. Okay, interesting. Interesting.
So now I travel all around the West Coast and everything for follow up the sub vendors and stuff like that.
Great. The band is from Norway, and the band was founded around 2012, if I got it right.
I was in a previous band before that, but I took some time off to focus on the family. I have 3 kids, and when I started Sinsid, it was without any commitments. We were just for fun, just for the feeling of playing again, you know. So we only did covers and stuff like that. So no real commitments. And then suddenly we just got the urge, you know, to produce our own stuff. And suddenly all the ideas came in, and then.
Okay, the first 2 albums, Mission from Hell and Enter the Gates, from 2018 and 2020. What can you say about them compared to the new album? What's the main difference between every and each album you released so far?
Well, the first one was kind of special because first of all, we had a lot of time to prepare for that album. And also we didn't know where we were gonna land on how everything sounded.
Yeah.
So that album kind of sticks out, but at the same time, I tried to encourage more faster paced songs. But we are all we are 5 members, and each of us have different backgrounds. You know, we have our lead guitarist is more into the classical rock and Deep Purples and stuff like that, you know. So, and when we have this Evan guy who's the rhythm guitarist, and he's more into doom and a slower pace. And then we have Greg, who's death metal, you know. so we try to get some influence from everyone and see where we end up. But I would say the first two albums are kind of similar, because we also had Ruben as the drummer. He's more like he doesn't use double bass, so so we had to stick with his style, you know. So. But now when we have Trygve, this album is you will hear them with the double bass more often, let's say it that way. But yeah.
Do you have a favorite album? I know that's maybe a tough question, maybe a stupid question indeed, a silly one, but a lot of artists and bands, they often have a favorite album, an album that...
Yeah, you mean from other bands?
No, your own album.
Oh, well, we only have 3, but
yeah.
No, I think well, like I said, the first one sticks out because it was the first one, and it was an exciting time just to get. I released one album with my previous band in 2008, I believe, and it was then almost 10 years until I got to release another album with now Sinsid. So that sticks out in a way, but I think this third album is more the direction I want the band to go in, you know. Well, if I have to pick one, I'll probably pick the first, but I think eventually I'll look back and maybe the third one is gonna be the best.
Regarding
for now.
For now, yes,
yeah.
Of course. Regarding your vocals, what can you say about it during the years? How would you criticize them?
Yeah, I mean, my vocals is I never went to any vocal school. I self-taught, and that kind of shows as well. You know, I grew up both as a metal fan or maybe rock, you know, more softer bands like Europe and Bon Jovi and Kiss, and eventually, you know, it became harder as the year went by. But at the same time, I was into this professional wrestling, and growing up, I didn't have, you know, if you want to be in a band, you kind of need people around you that wants the same thing, you know, so you can get a band together. But being a wrestler, you're doing it on your own, you know, you just have to work out, and so that's the path I took. I wanted to try wrestling, and up to I was 25, wrestling was my number one focus. So I kind of got introduced into my first band in 2005, which was called Xenomorph. And he just knew that I was, I mean, they were looking for a vocalist. He knew who I was. He knew I'm a performer. You know, he knew I was into wrestling and stuff, and he think that I had a good look for the band. He just gave me a try, and that's how I got into singing. I don't play any instruments or anything. I just try to scream the best I can.
Great. You have a few videos out now, lyric ones and official videos, music videos. What do you think about videos? Do you find them important nowadays?
Yeah, I do, especially now with the YouTube. I mean, growing up, I always watched MTV. So I was very familiar with all the videos.
Oh, of course, MTV was like,
back in the day.
All the time, back in the day, yes.
Back in the day, yeah. So now with YouTube, I think it's we're back to. I mean, that's the place where you go and watch videos, right? So I mean, I would have made a video every song if the budget was there.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Can we expect a few more videos or one video from the new album?
Yeah, I mean, then you're talking about a video, not a lyric video.
A video,
Yeah. We are in a dialogue about it. We just have to figure out which song and then make a schedule. So maybe the end of the year or early next year, we'll see another video.
Okay, and now a question about concerts. Have you ever been on a tour with the band, or do you have a number of concerts you had in Europe, in Norway only?
No, unfortunately, we hadn't got the chance to go on any tours because I mean, we when we did the covering stuff, we only did local shows, and when we did the first album, there wasn't any real opportunities to do any tours. And we actually was aiming for that on the second album, but then the COVID hit.
COVID strikes, yeah.
So, but now we are more motivated to start with some mini tours, and I'm taking on all the bookings that we get. So I'm currently now lining up.
Of course.
So, but I mean, that's why I am in a band to do live performances. I mean,
of course,
that's the whole point. So
I guess you will try locally first and around Norway, and then maybe.
Yeah, I mean, locally we have had several shows, but I mean, I kind of want to go abroad, you know.
Of course.
I mean, one of my goals is to play on some festivals, you know. I've attended many festivals. I've been to Sweden Rock for 10 years straight, you know.
So the future plan is to go abroad and to continue working on new material.
Yeah,
I suppose. Yeah.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Okay. What is the most memorable thing from the bands? I don't know, working on albums or going some places, even when you did local shows while covering songs. Do you have some memorable anecdote or something like that you can tell us?
Well, we're kind of back to the other your first question there, but we haven't had that many live shows, you know, so the memories are not that.
Okay.
But I have a few memories prior to that with the other band, like 15 years ago. So but I'm not sure I'm gonna. It was you know, stuff like when it doesn't go as planned, you know, stuff like that.
Of course, I heard a lot of things.
I just
don't worry about it.
I remember we had we played this we covered the Man of War Warriors of the World.
Okay.
And everyone in the band thought it was. I mean, I'm a huge Man of War fan, but the other guys wasn't. And they kind of felt that like it was boring to rehearse that song, right?
Okay.
So when we did it live,
oh my God,
guess who messed it up?
Of course.
They were all playing the wrong beats.
You need to rehearse everything.
You know, yeah. So it was you said it was easy, and now you messed it up. So.
Of course. Well, it's a memorable experience then. Okay.
Yeah. It was. We had a good laugh. Yeah.
Do you have any other thoughts you want to share with your fans and the public in general? If you have, feel free. Use the space.
Well, you know, it's. I mean, we're a kind of a new up-and-coming band, but we're all still. You know, we're not teenagers. So, but if you wanna give us a listen, then I definitely think you should check out our last album. That's releasing tomorrow. I think you will find it quite. You know, it has an old school vibe, but still it has some. I mean, the production is really good. We have spent a lot of money to have the sound quality.
It will be available on CD and digital.
Yes, it's a digital CD.
It comes to an limited LP. right?
Because of the situation, it was kind of delayed. So it's going to be out in, I think, around midsummer, late summer. Yeah.
Okay.
So if you're into that old school heavy metal vibe and you're ready for some fist racing, head banging, then check out our new album and prepare yourself for the Northern March with an iron heart. As you gather all the metalheads and reveal the secret of the beast, you will prevail in victory with no fear but a wrath of destruction as the headless grinder arrives at the Cult of Doom. Follow us.
Follow
us
them.
on Facebook.
On their social.
Facebook, Instagram.
Subscribe to their YouTube channel. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. And that's it. Stay tuned, guys. Thank you, Terje, very much for this interview.
Okay, thank you.
I wish you best of luck with your upcoming album and other work.
I hope we need to play at your place, right?
In Croatia, at Croatia, of course. You need to. We'll be in touch.
Sounds good.
Guys, follow the band. Thank you for staying with us and stay tuned for the next interview. Thank you. And now tell me that in your language. In Norwegian.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, I want to hear it.
Okay. Så hvis du liker litt gammeldags metal og inni og klar for litt never i været, så sjekk ut vårt siste album. Det jo The Northern March med et jernhjerte. Så kommer alle metalheads, og de vil vise hemmeligheten av beistet. Og der kommer det i Cult of Doom. Alt vil skje.